This is Jai Bachani. I'm a property consultant. I'm focusing on Palm Jebel Ali. And of course, I specialize in this community. And I'm an offline advisor. I focus on luxury sales as well. But today I'm going to explain to you everything about Palm Jebel Ali and for you to understand. I'm going to give a little bit of brief. So we are in Dubai Holding Sales Center where I'm going to show you the mock-up of Palm Jebel Ali. This is right in Palm Jumeirah as well, this sales center where I'm going to show you, I'm going to give you a little drive-through of how existing Palm Jumeirah looks like for you to have an understanding when it comes to live Palm Jebel Ali, because it is, a lot of infrastructure is yet to happen. So it's going to be replicated as Palm Jumeirah, but it's going to be much more better. So you're going to understand everything. I'm going to give you a little briefing. I'm going to show you around the Palm Jumeirah as a little drive-through, and then I'm going to go to the construction site of Palm Jebel Ali. Without further ado, please enjoy the video and let's start with the tour. So this is it. Have a look of the mock-up of Palm Jebel Ali. This is, the project that we're going to talk about the entire video. And we're going to go to the construction site. We're going to have a look on, how it is. But if you can just have a look. Now, Palm Jebel Ali is twice the size of Palm Jumeirah, okay? We are having 16 fawns, and this is what we call the crescent, the crown, the trunk right over here, and the spine in the center, which is opening as a leaflet. This is how, it's like a palm tree. And it's one of the wonders of thanks to leadership of the UAE, the Dubai government, that they are bringing this into life. So after a sellout, magnitude, massive success of the project Palm Jumeirah, they decided to bring such a magnitude of an investment in the Dubai South. Now this is the upcoming, we call it the new wave of the new era of Dubai. Because the Palm Jumeirah, where we are in right now, this Nakil Sales, the Dubai Holding Sales Center where we are in right now, we are right in the Palm Jumeirah. And around you, if you can just, I know there is construction yet to happen in this entire land parcel, but still, the Palm Jumeirah is complete. I mean, the Dubai Marina, the JBR, the Blue Water Islands, everything around it, it's very mature. And the prices for villas are going across, they have touched beyond 7,000 price per square foot. And for apartments, one of the examples in Palm Jumeirah, apartments is Paso by Beyond, going at 7,000, going 6,500 price per square foot range. The apartment launch, okay, you're talking about apartment launch, this one, Palm Central Private Residences, right over here, please follow me. This low-rise apartment building right over here was launched in between these two fawns, okay? This and this, between these two fawns was the launch. Starting price was 2.4 million dirhams at 3,000 price per square foot. 3,000 and 6,500, 7,000 price per square foot in Paso Beyond in the existing Palm Jumeirah, and completely sold out. It's a reduction in 50%. That's a discount you're getting for Palm Jebel Ali, and that's the beauty of investing, because this will give you that long generation wealth, because this is not a new product bringing in the market. It's already proven in the existing community that we are in right now in Palm Jumeirah. This is why there's such a huge hype behind this project. The developer is a government-based developer. They have shaken hands with the Dubai government to bring this into life, and this is already in existence. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the 2.0 Palm Jumeirah, we say it, and the future looks very promising. So the second launch of apartment buildings was again in the first two fawns, right over there. It was between these two fawns. And again, starting price was 2.7, again 2.4 to 2.7. It has been appreciated, in percentage wise, in 5 to 4%. There has been an increase in percentage in terms of appreciation. Now, talking about apartments, let's talk about the villas. The starting price that ever was launched was at 18 million dirhams in the first fund itself, in this fund. And this is going to be handed over next year, and then again, more fonts are going to be handed over in 2027. Sorry, 2028, and again, these fonts are going to be handed over in 2029, quarter four. And again, you have your font G, H, I, J, which again has not been released yet, but all of the fonts has been released and sold out. But there's one font in particular where we are taking UIs for. Again, only 32 set villas in font F right over there. Which again, the starting price for beach villas and core villas, they're starting with 30 million dirhams. They all the way started from 18 million, and now they have reached to 30 million dirhams. And again, we have coral and beach collection only. Now, the beauty of coral and beach selection is that each and every layout of the villa is different to one another. It's not the same layout. There are set number of layouts, and each villa is different to one another. There's 5, 6, and 7 bedroom standalone villas going again at the range of 3.5 thousand price per square foot. And the idea is giving it's much more exclusive and private, because in Palm Jumeirah, the villas that are right now, they're very all the mistakes that happen. Ladies and gentlemen, let me just reiterate. This is a 2002 launch, Palm Jumeirah. It's a 2020 launch, where you're having it's having more green pockets around it. Let me just give you an example of what I mean by green pockets. So if I can just, those kind of, area, every single set of villas, there's a green pocket for, like there's a green, kind of like a small type of green garden, which is there to give more exclusivity and pride. It's not very much in compact. And what's the beauty of this is that each and every villa is to the modern liking. It's much more into a modern estate, because right now in Palm Jumeirah, every single villa has been renovated into the modern liking, and they have built, like they have picked up a villa and they have put more 15 to 10 million dirhams just to renovate it and bring it into a turnkey estate. You don't have to do it over here because it's already into the modern estates. The villas are much more into the modern liking, and the waters. Let's talk about the waters. It's very important. The waters are much more clear. It's much more it has much more clarity as how it is in Palm Jumeirah, and there's a very big reason. You see these pockets over here, over here, over here, over there, and over there. There are 6 pockets that runs through the crescent, which brings in the airflow of the water from the outside of the sea to the inside of the Palm Jumeirah, as opposed to the only 4 the 4 water ways that Palm Jumeirah has. That's a very big sign. That means that your water is going to keep inflowing from the outside to inside to keep that circulation for that more fresh and clear water, as long as it doesn't become stagnant, which is very, again, one of the complaints that Palm Jumeirah had. Another complaint: what does Palm Jumeirah existing has that it's going to be much more better in this Palm Jebel Ali? The connectivity from the main land, which is over here, to the Palm Jumeirah, to the Palm Jebel Ali. Palm Jumeirah just has one connectivity right now, as of we are in right now, which is from the main city to the trunk. In Palm Jebel Ali, they're giving you 3 road connectivity from the mainland to the project, which is going to be from here to the crescent, from here to the trunk, and from here again to the crescent. 3 road connectivity, 2 more water inways from the outside to the inside, giving much more water flow. You're having much more exclusivity and privacy to your villas. What do I mean by this? Now, I mentioned in the start of the video, it's 2 times the size of Palm Jumeirah. This is in total 2,000 units, okay? The villas that is ever going to be coming up over here in Palm Jumeirah. I'm talking about the fonts. In Palm Jebel Ali. In Palm Jumeirah, you're having around 1,700 range villas, as opposed to your 2,000 villas. Now, the villas over here are much more higher in number than your Palm Jumeirah, but there's a huge difference. This is 2 times the size, and still the villas have not, in actuality, it has to be 3,400, 3,600, if you just compare to the size, but they have minimized from the 3,500 range to all the way to just 2,000 units. What does that tell you? It tells you that it's much less denser. Palm Jumeirah is much more compact. I'm stressing this out. It's going to be much more exclusive, private. The villas are going to be, are going to be, they're going to be sharing across the garden air pockets. The size is going to be very spacious, and just 3,500 range price per square foot. Palm Jumeirah has already touched 7,000 price per square foot and beyond for the again renovated turnkey villas. Now, will this reach? That's the main question. Will this reach to 7,000 price per square foot in say 1 to 2 years? According to my advice, I don't think so. But will it reach to that price? Yes, it will, but not very fast because the infrastructure around the Palm Jebel Ali has yet to come. See, it's very important to understand the scope of it. This is not right next to Palm Jumeirah. It's in Dubai South. The entire infrastructure around where your Maktoum International Airport is coming, the world's largest airport, your Expo City, which is already built over there. I mean, which will come, but not very soon. I mean, we're not talking 1 to 2 years. It will take time. It will take a couple of years, but this will touch the price per square foot where we are in Palm Jumeirah. But it's a long term wealth investment. It's a long-term investment, but it's a wealth-generating investment. It's a bulletproof investment because the prices you're getting over here is around 30 to 50% in reduction to your existing Palm Jumeirah. You have to look at the scope of it. Don't be scared amongst the mainland infrastructure that's taking place because the launches over here is truly marvelous. The type of estates coming over here. Look at the layouts of the villas. Look at the construction that's taking place. Look at the launch that just took place for private Palm Central residences. It's all low rise, and the beauty of Nakil as a developer controlling this entire master plan, it's not like JVC where many developers are coming across one area and they're changing the way the area is looking like, and it's like a mayhem. I mean, don't put me wrong, there has some perks to it, but when you have a developer controlling the entire master plan as Dubai's Palm Jebel Ali, they're going to know how to create it. They will plan how this Palm Jebel Ali should look like in terms of bringing in the world-class resorts. They're going to be the ones selecting, and they have already a plan of how this should be handed over, as opposed to many developers just coming in and jamming across their infrastructure. So it's going to be all controlled. The entire Palm Jebel is going to be one of the most icon of Dubai because it's going to be much, much, much better than Palm Jumeirah, because right now all of the mistakes that took place is going to be revamped into something incredible. So you're having resorts, endless amount of beach, coastline. Over here you're having around 150 kilometers of coastline as opposed to 70 kilometers of coastline. You're having beachfront access. Wellness resorts are going to be coming across you. You're going to have your community centers, your mosque, your malls, your clubbing, bars. It's a major boost for tourism. And I truly believe this is the perfect spot for the Dubai government to place their bets on. They have to increase the tourism. They have to boost tourism. And based on the wellness resorts and the bars and whatnot is going to come over here, bringing 5-star amenities, it will be a major, it has to boost huge tourism in this entire area. And the entire land parcel around it is going to be incredible. So, with that being said, explaining you all about the Palm Jebel Ali. Of course, it has 16 fawns. Handover is going to be next year. The starting fawns of the Palm Jebel Ali. We have private residences. Again, low, the individuals who want to get in but not at a higher price bracket, you can get into private, you can get into apartments. But again, it's at an 80-20 payment plan. Beautiful, exceptional product. Please follow me. Let me just take you around. The two other mock-ups. I showed you the Palm Central. I want you to again have a look. So the way Palm Central was built, it was across the two fawns, okay? So over here is going to be villas, over here is going to be villas, this is going to be low rise, and this is the beauty of, they're going to maintain this into a low profile, much aesthetically beautiful, controlled island as it is, okay? It's going to be very high-end amenities. So the starting launch was 2.4 and all the one bedrooms were facing towards the back or towards over here, which had the partial views of the beach. And of course, over here, you had the views of the Central Park as well. And then you have your 2-bedroom plus maid, 3-bedroom overlooking the beautiful the amenity level, and of course the beach towards here. Okay, but again, at a price per square foot of 3,000, you cannot go wrong. I truly believe so. At the beachfront, waterfront living at such magnitude of an investment. Please follow me. Let's go to the third and final mock-up of Palm Jebel Ali. So I wanted you to, these two, okay, GHIJ has not been released yet. We don't know because it's going to be most exclusive fonts. Perhaps it's going to be branded residences, branded villas. We don't know, but this is very exclusive fonts, which again is under the management's supervision. They have to decide what to bring in. But except all of these fonts has been launched, only font F. Right now, EOIs are being collected. Right over here, ladies and gentlemen. Everything else has been sold out. 4 fonts are kept under supervision. We don't know what's the pricing going to be. But again, the demand, you can see it already. This is the Crown, where you're going to have one of the most high-end resorts over here. Just look at Palm Jumeirah. I really advise you to look at the Palm Jumeirahs. But actually, you know what? We're gonna run through the Palm Jumeirah, and we're gonna see the kind of resorts they have built. Royal Atlantis. I mean, outrageous resort. And that's the. Imagine if you would have invested at the early stage of Palm Jumeirah, and after which the resorts, the villas, the Palm Central, the residences, the Central Park came in. You'd have understood the investment appreciation you made, because the appreciation investors made at that time was one of the highest appreciations you could make in the entire UAE market, which you have a chance right now. Okay, so I hope you understood. This is a little brief on the Palm Jumeirah. Have a look at the beautiful estates over here. But let us now go through the entire Palm Jumeirah. Let me explain you what it is from the outside. You know, Palm, we're just gonna have a little drive-through. I'm gonna bring in much more aerial videos of the Palm Jumeirah villas, of how it is in the existing Palm Jumeirah. Again, very old 2002 layouts. And then we're gonna go to construction site. Okay, yalla, let's go. Now we're going towards the Palm Jumeirah, the trunk, the spine. I'll show you from outside how it is, and of course I'm gonna add aerial shots as well. So I just, you know, again, it's all man-made. What we are in right now. Now we are from the trunk, we're going towards the spine. And Rizwan, as our cameraman's name is Rizwan, look at that. Rizwan, please make sure if you can, if the camera will allow us to take the shots from the beach, the waters, make sure you do it, okay? So on the left, have a look at this. This is one at Palm by Omniet, a Dorchester collection, you know, one of the high-end residences over here, going beyond 10,000 price square foot on my left. Okay, that's one at Palm, right over there. This is the Shoreline Apartments. Now look at the quality of the residences coming up over here from the spine. And the one I showed you in the sales center was Palm Central. Okay, this one is a 2002 renders. Look from outside of how mediocre the architecture is. This is Golden Mile, Azure Residences, very mediocre, normal architecture from outside. And the Palm Central, which we are having a chance to invest in Palm Jebel Ali, is way more modern as it is. So you have to keep it. This is why the sizes are big. And at that time, in 2002, you know, the profile and the taste of residences was very different. Meaning that they wanted, you know, much more spacious and much the kind of Arabic look to its, you know, interiors. But right now, of course, the market has evolved. This is Como Residences by Nakheel, again going at a staggering price per square foot, ladies and gentlemen. All of this we see is residences having its own private beach. Okay, each and every residence building is as is. And in Palm Jebel Ali, the Palm Central building I showed you is again the same concept, own private beach, but of course overlooking the fonts. Same concept as how it is over here, but modern architecture. Now look at this. On your left, St. Regis Hotel. It's a long residential tower over here. We are having a Palm Jumeirah Mall. Now this is a mall for Palm Jumeirah. Before it was known as it was known as Nakheel Mall, and right now, you know, it's been rebranded as Palm Mall, which is quite cool. We are a little shortage on time. I'll just quickly show you from here. All of this is for, look at this, Fond A, Fond B. Towards the font are the villas. Rizwan, please concentrate on the fonts for the viewers to see. You know, if you can have a little snippet of the villas from the font itself. So now there is a security guard always. To enter the font, it's very exclusive private residences. And inside you will see 5, 6, 7 bedroom villas or even 9 bedroom villas, you know, rebranded, re-renovated into, you know, high-end living. And just for your information, you have also the owner of Dimak, Mr. Hussein Sajwani, also having their own residences in the tip of the font. But if you can just, you know, think about it, it will go beyond hundreds with an S, millions of dirhams for its, you know, in resale value. That is a beautiful Royal Atlantis in our front, and a very recent Atlantis on our right as well. Can we get a view? Yes, there we go. That's a Royal Atlantis view from the spine of the Palm Jumeirah. We were on the trunk, ladies and gentlemen, and now we're in the spine. Again, see, Palm Jumeirah, the structure is ready, activities are very functional, but again, it's not 100% complete. There's still infrastructure yet to happen. And this is one important keynote to mention about. So, as I was saying, in Palm Jebel Ali, the plots, when it's sold to its investors, Nakil gives a time frame. Okay, this is the amount of years I'm giving you to construct your villa, or you'll get penalties. This was not done in 2002 to Palm Jumeirah. This is why till now in plots it's empty and villas are not constructed yet. So aesthetically it's not beautiful from the aerial view. So that's again one of the setbacks, you know. So again, keeping that in mind, let's go towards the crescent of the Palm Jumeirah. Now we were in the trunk of the beautiful Palm Jumeirah. We were towards the spine where we saw the fonts from outside. I also attached the aerial, the aerial views of the villas and the outside, the renders of how it looks like the existing villas that's constructed to 2002 launch. And we are in the crescent. On my left is nothing but it's a deep sea. From my left and right again we have 5-star hotels. The number one hotels, beach clubs, nightlife that you can find in the entire Dubai is here in Palm Jumeirah. And it's more of it's a postal code, it's a statement when you're investing over here, and when it will be handed over, say in the next 4 years, your villa. And of course, if you were, you know, invested a couple of years ago in Palm Jebel Ali, then it would have been handing over perhaps in next year or in 2 years or 3 years. Whatever it is, Palm Jebel Ali is a statement. When you say you live in Palm Jebel Ali, or if you say you live in Palm Jumeirah, it's a bold. People live here because of the postal address, because the level of quality hotels, resorts, nightlife, F&B outlets, and of course the residents, the ultra wealthy individuals living over here is incredible. And we know this. UAE is set to record one of the highest millionaires, billionaires in the country. Is phenomenal. It's around 9,000, ladies and gentlemen, in terms of millionaires and billionaires coming to the city. It's just outstanding. One of the most aesthetically beautiful 5-star hotels in Dubai. I would say this is the ultra luxury hotel, one of the top hotels built in Dubai. And imagine this level of quality of hotels being constructed in Palm Jebel Ali. I've just brought you over here just to have a sense of how the hotel is. But this is just to, you know, for you to have a feeling of how the hotel is. So we have residence as well, and we have a hotel. It's a two-part. You know, it's a concierge service, and you know, it's the very elite lives over here. Of course, we have, you know, different. I mean, this is what happens, you know, when you live at such facility where luxury just becomes a understatement. You know, the entire everything around Palm Jumeirah is mature, and the areas around. I mean, look, you can have a view of the beautiful Mazar Al Arab hotels. You have the, you know, even the Bulgari hotel right across it. I mean, everything is, you know, because it's constructed, and that's the beauty of Palm Jumeirah, being a beautiful island that's already constructed. Everything around is also constructed, and you know, it's, again, it takes years for it to develop. But the price per square foot right now wouldn't be achievable if everything around it was also not ready. And that's the beauty of Palm Jebel Ali. Look at this, Alba residences. Again, plots are being constructed right now as we speak as well, but very high-end plots are coming to Palm Jumeirah. Dorchester collection, again, going at a staggering, you know, beyond price per square foot. Incredible developers in the Palm Jumeirah, giving you concierge, ultra luxury services in the island for you to, you know. I hope you understood what the scope is of Palm Jumeirah, and now we're going to go to the construction site of Palm Jebel Ali for you to have a look on what's around it. Okay, I'm not going to go inside the Palm Jebel Ali because we need special access for it. But I'm going to show you everything around it, and then of course we're going to attach some aerial views, aerial shots. Okay, so let's go. So here we are. We're just 10 minutes away from Palm Jebel Ali. We are in Dubai South, and this is our logistics city right over here in Jebel Ali Logistics. And right around you, you'll just notice, Rizan, I want you to have a look and focus on the camera for the landscaping around, because it's just a start, and this is what Jebel Ali is you know, going to be constructed in. Everything is sand, rubble, a lot of construction is yet to happen. Okay, but this is we just came across the Jebel Ali industrial area. Now we are towards the logistics city as well, and we are now headed to, there's also a resort which is functional right now. I'm right across the Palm Jebel Ali, which is also a, you know, it's a good addition to the existing Jebel Ali. So look, this is the DP World, the Jebel Ali free zone on your right, and we are now headed towards the Palm Jebel Ali. This is private access. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this one, okay, which we cannot enter, is Sheikh's Palace. And if you focus on the Google Maps, right next to the sales center, the Dubai Holding Sales Center, is also the Sheikh's Palace. Why do you think there is a Sheikh's Palace always right next to the iconic landmarks, as you know, Palm, like before in Palm Jumeirah and right now Palm Jebel Ali? Because they're the ones who's controlling the entire land parcel, and they already know what's being built and the level of infrastructure that's about to be being built. Okay, so with that being said, we are right now going towards so look at it, the trees has been started to you know, this is the entire this is the route towards the Palm Jebel Ali, and they're just, again, all by Nakil, they're building beautiful landscaping over here around you. Believe me, everything is going to be changed into something incredible. You know, it's, you know, like how before the Burj Khalifa was built, okay, in the early 2000s. Look, Palm Jebel Ali site offices. Before 2000, the downtown Dubai was full labor camp, okay, and they removed the labor camp, and they built the world's tallest building called Burj Khalifa. At that time, do you think investors would be saying there is no way a world's tallest building is going to be built? And the landscaping was exactly how you see it around me. Across me is industrial. I mean, everything is going to be revamped. Everything is just how in Burj Khalifa area, it was, you know, filled with labor camp. But again, just to show you the amount of infrastructure is yet to be coming in this entire area. Have a look at the construction site. There is one. Focus on the billboard, please. Palm Jebel Ali. Sheikh Zayed Road is just, it's connected towards the Sheikh Zayed Road, okay? So this would be, the road would be connected to Sheikh Zayed Road, which is one of the most pivotal points of, you know, the Palm Jebel Ali. Now look, you know, in a way, look at this is towards, you know, a beautiful Sheikh Zayed, right towards over here. It will just lead you towards the Sheikh Zayed Road. Exit Dubai was on your right, but we'll just try to go inside, just have a visit. If you're not going to go inside right next to villas, of course you need permissions and approvals of it, but I'm going to put some aerial you know, some aerial shots for you to understand the level of villas, the level of beautiful, you know, architecture you have around it. So again, we have not entered Palm Jebel Ali yet completely, but if I can just, you know what, I think it's much better if I show you from my phone. See, we haven't even reached Palm. Look at this. We are right over here. We are right over here. Have a look at this. We are right over here. This is the place. And still look at the amount of greenery there is. Still Palm Jebel Ali is over here, ladies and gentlemen. It starts from here. Look at it. And this is where, you know, it's going to be replicated as Dubai Marina, which I'm going to show you really quick. So, and this is connected right towards the Sheikh Zayed Road, your E11 road, right towards it, which was, you know, we saw the incredible road that was leading towards, and it was like filled with trees. And this is, of course, the Jebel Ali Free Zone, industrial area right across you, and that's your Palm Jumeirah right over here. So just look at the, you know, from the satellite image of how it is. Okay, the one that we just, and this is your, of course, and this is, of course, your Burj Khalifa and Business Bay. So Palm Jumeirah, your Burj Al Mazar Arab and everything around it is how, you know, it's going to be replicated. Now look at this. This is your Dubai Marina right over here, Palm Jumeirah, and this is how it's going to be replicated right over here. There's a canal district being built and the Palm Jebel Ali. Do you understand now the magnitude of an investment you're going to be making? It's going to be replicated, and all the mistakes that they made before 20 years, they're going to be building it much better from all the mistakes that they have learned. And that's all it is for your Palm Jebel Ali. So this is all to show you the entire construction site. Of course, when you go inside, there is your island of Palm Jebel Ali, but of course they have, you know, restricted the island because no one is allowed to enter unless you get special approvals from the management. But I'm going to put some aerial shots to it for you to understand how it is, how the villa is shaping up, and of course Nakil has, you know, released amazing videos of the construction updates, because clearly nothing has been handed over. It's a little risky to enter at you know, the island which is being constructed at. And of course, with that being said, this is the entire I hope you understood the scope of this island that's being constructed right now. I hope you enjoyed the video. It is a little brief on Palm Jebel Ali and the opportunity we have. Again, as I told you, I'm a specialist in Palm Jebel Ali, meaning that of course I focus on the ongoing sales as an off-plan department, but most importantly, I have resale options from my own investors who want me to sell their resale options in Fond M, NO. But again, if you're interested in Palm Jebel Ali, I specialize in this community. And look no further, contact me. My phone number is down below, or send me a WhatsApp, give me a call. But again, being in Dubai, selling such an incredible magnitude of an icon as it is, my phone number is down below. Call me, WhatsApp me, and would be very happy to connect with you.